What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Coming to you live and direct from Los Angeles, California. It's your boy, EL.CIBERNETICO. Oh, my God, my throat hurts. That's what she said. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. The number to call is 650-562-3140. Once again, that number is 650-562-3140. Access code 742-021#. Access code 742-021#. Make sure you hit that pound sign so I know you're in here, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, this is episode number 2. Goddamn, seriously, I want to thank everybody who joined us on last week's episode. Fuck, it was amazing. You guys did a fucking awesome-ass job. People were hitting us up left and right. They said, thank you guys for finally coming back, et cetera, all that good stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Tonight was a very special night. Mr. Jones's favorite wrestler decided to come back on Monday Night Raw. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Monday Night Raw proudly presents to you the return of Goldberg. Oh, God. You know what? I'll be honest with you guys. I never thought I would ever think of saying that. Goldberg returns back inside a WWE ring. Wow. I know a lot of people want to talk about some Goldberg stuff. A lot of people want to talk about some Monday Night Raw stuff. A lot of people want to talk about what's been going on with my boy Alberto Del Rio and Paige. Was the proposal real or not? I don't know. God, Jesus Christ. Hopefully it is true. I mean, hey, I'm not trying to be a hater or anything, but damn, Paige is looking fit. I don't know what everybody's thinking, but Paige is looking fit. The key word, fit. Not she's on coke, not she's on drugs, not that she did something. To be honest with you, nobody really knows what the fuck is she doing. A lot of people are saying that she's on drugs. A lot of people are saying that she's doing this and that, and it's like, ugh, dude. You know, this is one of the reasons why I tell you guys, hey, yeah, you guys got to stop reading these goddamn blogs and these fucking spoilers and shit. Because seriously, ever since, Monday Night Raw, well, obviously Raw's been on live for many, many years now, but ever since SmackDown went live, it seems like all these bloggers don't have nothing, and I repeat, nothing to write about. So they just basically said, hey, you know what? Paige looks like she's tweaking. Yeah. It looks like, the Mexican is making her do this shit. That's fucked up. The Mexican is making her do this shit. I don't know. We got a lot to talk about. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, the one, the only, Miss Lalies.
Hi there.
Hey, ¿cómo estás? How are you? How you been?
I'm doing good, and you?
I am doing excellent. First of all, congratulations. You got your first fan letter today.
I know, that was pretty awesome. I was reading it from work. I was like, oh, that is so cool.
Oh, my God. All right. So, we talked about this last week. Del Rio and Paige, what's really going on in this beautiful novela? What's really going on? For those of you that don't know what a novela is, it's a soap opera. But seriously, what's going on?
I don't know. I mean,
what?
Like you said, there's a lot of reports out there, left and right, many rumors. I don't know. I think she's just desperate at this point.
The question is this:
total desperation.
Did the Mexican make her do it?
You never know.
Oh, my God. I don't know. Let's go to my other source, ladies and gentlemen, from the other side in the West Coast. Give it up for Jocelyn. Jocelyn,
hi, guys.
Jocelyn, you told me first that this broke out on Instagram first. I mean, do you really think that Paige proposed to Del Rio, or is this just some bullshit?
I think so.
Why?
Those tacos got to her.
She said it, not me. She said it. I think somebody's going after Doug Barrett's asshole award. I'm just saying. Oh, my God. Here we go. Ladies
You
and
can
gentlemen.
never resist a taco.
That's what she said. Hello. I don't know. I got to bring in somebody to help me out here. Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from the PA State, Mr. Pittsburgh Steelers, Mr. Philadelphia Cheesesteak, the one and only Mr. Rockin' Reese.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm back.
He's back.
With my crew. And better than ever. Hold on. Oh, wait a minute. I better stop because I forgot Bischoff's already threatening to sue me for stealing the song already. Yep. Anyway.
All right, Reese. You know.
What we got?
You heard it earlier, dude. Is Del Rio a bad influence on Paige?
No, and no, because Paige is already doing her own stuff. It is like, you know what? Del Rio's his own man. Paige is his own woman. I ain't buying none of this bullshit.
Thank you. Finally, someone on our side. Jesus Christ. I gotta ask you before we get to the next segment. I gotta ask you real quick. Are you a Goldberg fan? Because I know Mr. Jones is listening out there, and he's thinking, yeah, I am.
I was about to say, I got to admit, Goldberg was a cool dude back in the day, but no, I can't hate on the dude.
Oh, well. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome a guy who claims to be sober, but yet he got kicked in the balls by a pope.
And he messed around with the bride's mother-in-law, too. But that's no fair enough.
Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Mr. Doug Barrett. Doug Barrett, you there?
Hello, beautiful single ladies out there tonight.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. For those who missed the pre-show, wait a minute. You forgot. You misintroduced him, nerds. You misintroduced him, El.
Uh-oh.
He got a new name.
Oh, yeah, that ladies. No, this is just for the ladies, all right? Ladies, making his way to the stage for a 2-for-1 special, right? That's right. He is the one, the only, Magic Doug.
Now, I may be big and fat, but I know how to move my booty.
Oh,
and
God.
I do better than Biggie.
Oh.
Hey, you started this shit. Don't blame Magic Mike. Blame Canada.
He's gonna start busting it out like Big E twerking.
No, trust me, you don't have to worry about that, because men who twerk should automatically face a $15,000 fine and be slapped in the head with a coconut.
Oh, my God. Jesus Christ. We're starting on a roll. Ladies and gentlemen, this next chick, I got to hang out with her at WrestleMania 32 in beautiful Dallas, Texas. She ended up being a chauffeur for one night only. She almost crashed Paul Martin's rental car. That's another story for another day, for another time. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Rebecca. My bad.
Are we serious right now? I almost crashed Paul Martin's car. Really?
Okay. Let me explain real quick. So Paul decided not to drive. I said, Rebecca, do me a big fucking favor. I'll buy you anything you want to fucking eat because this little bitch doesn't want to fucking drive home. So what does Rebecca do?
Why don't we start over? Why don't you start when we left WrestleMania? It was me, you, Paul, and Red, and you were pissed off. I was pissed off. There was a shit ton of people, and we both looked at each other. We're like, we need to drink.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah.
Question of the night, Rebecca. How come you were not at the show tonight in Denver, Colorado? Goldberg was in your backyard.
Oh, fuck that dude, man. Look, when I was like knee-high little kid, I was like, yeah, that dude is badass. And now that I'm like all grown up, man, that dude can go suck a dick.
Oh, wow. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, this next guy, he was a former 2-time World Heavyweight Champion in RGW. Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, Mr. T5. T5, can I interest you in a lap dance from Magic Doug?
Hell to the no.
No, wait a minute. No, women only. I'm sorry. I don't go for no transvestites or transsexuals. Fuck that.
Oh, God. Oh, man. T5, did you watch
I will not get in his windowless van. No, thank you.
I'm not serving tea dust over here, okay? If anybody wants to do that, it can be Apollo Crews, okay?
I do not want a popsicle out of your windowless van. No, thank you.
He said he wants to show you his Pokemon.
What the fuck is Pokemon?
His Pokemon can go to hell.
What the fuck is Pokemon? You know Virginia ain't a Pokemon city. It's a Yu-Gi-Oh town. Get it right.
Oh, wow. This next guy, he once was a former RGW World Heavyweight Champion. Right now, he's doing his own podcast at another station another time. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Mr. Fresh. Fresh, are you there, sir?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, wow. You don't sound too happy. Are you happy that Goldberg is back?
Not really, but it is what it is.
Why not?
Oh, come on, man. Who really wants to see Goldberg?
T-Shawn Jones?
Who's gonna know Goldberg? Who's gonna know
White
Goldberg?
women over 40?
So you're telling me Goldberg was just picking up those little kids for no damn reason?
I'm just saying, man. You got guys who are our age, like, yeah, Goldberg. We know who he is. We know what he did. Then you got kids in the crowd that's probably be like, yeah, who's this Goldberg guy? And then as soon as he do the spear, they're like, well, he's jacking Roman Reigns' moves because they don't know Goldberg was doing the spear before Roman.
Wow.
What?
Enough said.
See how that works?
Damn. All right. So,
why are you still up?
tonight on Monday Night Raw, we had, of course, the return of Goldberg. Now let's just start it off how it is. Are you guys happy to see Goldberg back? I mean, and be brutally honest. I mean, what's going on here?
Not only hell no. I think many other things better than Goldberg right now.
In video game format, he's pretty dope. But I'm pretty sure he don't look like that in real life.
In video game format, that's funny.
So you guys are telling me that this guy's promo did not catch your attention? You guys weren't excited as the crowd in Denver, Colorado, a.k.a. the Mile High City? Maybe they were high, but hey, you know.
Yeah, Mile High.
They were overly excited.
Yeah. Do you want to know what I did when Goldberg was talking? Do you really want to know, El?
Yes, sir.
Here's what I did. I picked up my remote that I'm holding. I said, you know what? Fuck this shit. I'm going to go watch the Cardinals blow up a jet on Monday Night Football because it's going to be better than hearing Goldberg put my house to sleep.
I was too busy at the strip club getting high.
With Magic Doug?
You're tripping. That guy can stay in his own state.
Remember, Magic Doug says, say no to drugs, children.
Uh-oh. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now joined by the Beast Incarnate, a.k.a. Goldberg's #1 fan, Mr. Shawn Jones. All right, Shawn.
You know what? Thanks to my co-host for that very disrespectful. That was so disrespectful.
Hey, I thought that was another person's line.
that for my co-host, that was very disrespectful. That's very disrespectful. That's so fucked up. Anyway, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
That's what you get for being a gay-ass Goldberg fan.
No, wait a minute. First of all, I ain't a Goldberg fan. If you actually listen to this show,
stop lying.
That's not what it says on Facebook and all over RGW.
It
says you're the #1 lover fan.
I'm
on. No, that's you. You wearing his underoos. You got his tattoo right across your titties. Anyway.
Now wait a minute. Mr. Jones is the fan.
Wait a minute. You must be blindsided. And why the fuck are you stalking my Facebook profile pictures? Aren't you fucking married?
Yes, I am. You must be thinking about that other Jones.
She said, why the fuck are you trying to look? So then why the fuck are you trying to look at my titties?
Hey now.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
That was information from somebody else. I'm not going to say. Anyway, what's up, Joe?
What's going on, man? All right, Sean Jones. Let's get it out of the system right now. Goldberg returns. He accepted Brock Lesnar's challenge. The question is this: are you ready for this? One more time. Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar at I don't know when.
No, absolutely not. We already know how I feel about Goldberg. I'm not, it's bullshit. It's just only just to get money. That's all it is a money game.
Money.
Oh, my God. I can't believe this. Breaking news from WWE. Goldberg's not the only one coming back. Brock Lesnar comes back next week, and also coming back is the real man, the real myth, the real legend. Gilbert is coming back next week. That's what we should be excited for.
But you know what? Here's the thing. It's like, I'll get in the ring with Goldberg. Shit.
Stop lying, dude.
No, seriously. Seriously. No, I would get in the ring with Goldberg. Come on now. We've seen that clip. It's like Goldberg lost muscle. He lost weight. If we look at Brock Lesnar, the fucker looks good since, his ruthless aggression days. I mean, honestly, do you think it's a good idea to put these two in the ring? He's going to kill that dude. I'm not a big fan of Brock Lesnar. I'm not a big fan of Goldberg. It's going to be a snooze fest. It's going to be WrestleMania all over again.
Oh my God! Here we
go.
Y'all
ever have that one drunk friend that stands next to you at the show and says, "You know what? I think I could take that guy."
That's it. Hey, we got one of those in the show, Magic Doug.
Oh wow!
Now wait a minute. In my defense, I may be drunk, but I look at Bill Goldberg, I'll be like, man, all I got to do is run around the ring for 5 minutes, because then he'd be like, I mean, come on, he almost dropped his
keyword, run around the ring. Keyword, run around the ring for 5 minutes.
Because it's a cardio game.
Run for 5 seconds.
Ladies, wait a minute. I have a good exercise program to work at. Okay, I get a piece of rope, tie it to my head, put a piece of stick on it, stick a bill bud up. It gets speared.
If you have such a good exercise program, then why in the fuck do you weigh 260 pounds?
Damn. And number 2, hey, there's nothing wrong with being big come wintertime. Woo.
Oh, wow. Speaking of
big, you can hug yourself. You can hug yourself and keep yourself warm.
Hold up, guys.
Hold on. I want to know how did you gain 20 pounds in the last 10 minutes of the show.
Speaking of big, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Edge's #1 fan, Brandon Dooling.
You think you know me?
Yeah, fuck Edge. Anyways, Dooling, what's going on?
And the one person.
That's your #1 fan.
Yes, he mentioned Edge, the one person that L would take over CM Punk.
On one night occasion.
Saying a lot.
And you know what? And that's funny because that's actually true. That is actually true. That's not a lie.
Oh wow! Here we go.
Hold on. We need Mr. Natty to speak now. Come on, yo.
All right, Dooling, I gotta ask you: are you excited and happy that the fact that Goldberg returned back inside a WWE ring? And I'm being serious.
Looking back at it, I wasn't really happy when they went face to face at WrestleMania 20. What makes anybody, with all due respect, I understand that Goldberg is still over. I understand that everybody was chanting his name. I understand that. All I'm going to say is whether or not that match gets shitted on depends entirely on where that match is. That's all I'm going to say. In other words, anywhere but Survivor Series it probably won't get completely crapped on unless it's at Survivor Series, in which then it will get crapped on. Even worse than the crowd crapped on SummerSlam's Universal title match.
The only way that Brock Lesnar and Goldberg can, like, I feel like the only way to make this match actually make sense, Shane McMahon has to come out here and screw over Brock Lesnar.
For everybody that's listening to this, they're asking why, Fresh, why?
Shane McMahon, like, remember, Shane McMahon took an F5 at SummerSlam. He ain't forgot about it.
Yep. Right.
Okay. And this will be the first time since SummerSlam. Like, if they do the match at Survivor Series, it will be the first time that both brands are in the same building at the same time since SummerSlam. Shane McMahon is a daredevil, so you know he's going to get in Brock Lesnar's face if they do it at Survivor Series, which I think they're going to set up for a WrestleMania match between Shane and Brock.
And you know what? That's true. Well, see, not to cut you off, but that's true because you have to understand, Brock is now the Undertaker for this generation now. So he's
a special attraction.
Yeah, exactly. He is now titled the Man now, the man to beat at WrestleMania, which obviously nobody will beat him. I could be wrong, but didn't Triple H face Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania at one point?
Yes, sir.
Triple H beat him at 29. Yeah, Triple H beat him at 29. But I get where you're going, though. Like, Brock is becoming the special attraction now, which is why we don't see Brock as much. And when Brock does show up, it's a big fight. It's a money match. This is what he does now. Brock is a special attraction. And, like, looking at the roster now, and, like, looking at it now, like, it ain't too many people. Like, the way they've been building Brock, it ain't too many people on the roster that can really touch Brock. You can throw him in there with anybody, Brock gonna crush him. It just logically it makes sense that way. When you bring Goldberg in, we ain't seen Goldberg in 12 years, he's an outsider. He has more of a chance than if we was to put Roman back in there with Brock. You look at that like, well, then you know you really get your shits and giggles at WrestleMania when you throw Shane in there with him, because Shane's gonna take every chance in the book. He's gonna jump off the highest point of the stadium just to hurt Brock. And it's gonna be good TV, and they're gonna make a lot of money.
Oh wow, that's a lot fresh.
I do have to disagree with Fresh on one thing now.
Here we go.
Here we go.
And you're saying it's going to be at Survivor Series. See, that's not how I think it's going to happen. Goldberg's going to get the one thing he never got to get his revenge on Brock, but not in the match per se. Maybe at Mania, yes. But what's coming up in January?
Royal Rumble.
The
Royal Rumble.
How did Brock Lesnar how did Goldberg get eliminated in his only Royal Rumble match?
Brock threw him out.
Brock beat the fuck out of him and then go finish the job. So Goldberg still owes Lesnar for that. So wouldn't it be funny if at the Royal Rumble, Lesnar's dominating, he's a beast, he eliminates 3 or 4 people. Out comes Goldberg to distract him just long enough for somebody to toss Lesnar over, bringing everything full circle that way it started.
Well, we could do it that way, but you got like, what is it? October. We ain't even through October yet. You got like 4 or 5 months before we even get to the Royal Rumble. I'm almost sure like people already hate Raw for being 3 hours. Yeah. So Raw is already too long. So why would we draw out this? Why would we draw out this feud with 2 niggas who not even on TV every week? That would be dumb.
Because to make people order the pay-per-views or get the damn network, which is apparently who gives a fuck a price.
That's a pain in the ass, man. Like I'm a wrestling fan. That's just like when they said Rock was gonna wrestle John Cena once in a lifetime, and when they said that they was gonna do it at the next year's WrestleMania, I was already bored. Like, fam, Rock doesn't wrestle full time. How are you going to build a year-long feud and you don't even be on TV? You don't even pop in every 6 months. Like, he didn't show up at SummerSlam. Like, hi, Cena, I'm going to get you. Like, no. He showed up at the end of the year, and then he was only there for Survivor Series, and he came back in, like, February. Stop putting space in between these feuds with part-timers. Like, it doesn't work. People get bored. Like, if Raw's not entertaining, Monday Night Football is on. Like, there's a million and one things to do on a Monday night besides watch Raw. So if you put out boring TV, this is what's going to happen. Nobody's going to be interested. Now, yeah, Paul Heyman is great. And Paul Heyman made me interested and really wanted to see what Goldberg had to say tonight. So I watched the Raw. And Goldberg responded. Goldberg said, yeah, I accept the challenge. Now, Brock Lesnar is going to be on Raw next week. I want to hear what Brock and Paul are going to say. Now, if they say anything outside of them wrestling at Survivor Series, I don't want to see it.
Oh, wow. All right, guys.
Dr. King over there. Dr. King over there.
Let's bring it back. Let's bring it back to the West Coast. Now, Dolly, you heard what everybody had to say. What do you think about this? What's going to happen in your eyes, in your prediction, and what do you honestly think is going to happen between Brock Lesnar and Goldberg? Like, how far is this going to go and stuff? Break it down.
Well, to be honest, I'm not even quite interested in this match. It's already given. Brock Lesnar's going to beat Goldberg.
All right. So let's go into something that you are interested in. Last week on this podcast, No Mercy said, "Hey, the woman belongs inside a kitchen." Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Now, do you honestly believe that these women, and now I'm not shitting on them, but do you believe that these women are going to steal the show?
Well,
yes,
Charlotte and Sasha have been stealing the show as of late, so of course they will.
Now, are you just saying that because you're a female? You're rooting for your girl, Sasha Banks?
No, not at all. I mean, like they said, the revolution of women, and, you know, I do want to see that. And as of late, they've been delivering in their matches. They've been performing really great, especially back in NXT, so they can deliver.
Okay.
Probably their match is way better than Goldberg versus Brock.
Oh, wow.
Amen.
I wouldn't be that difficult.
Thank you.
Now I know Jocelyn and Doug Barrett are going to be cheering on for Roman Reigns against Rusev in that cage match, but I know Sean Jones and Rockin' Reese are going to be cheering for Goldberg in that other match.
You know what? Fuck you.
All three matches, so.
Elle, just for that comment, I'm going to do the most evil thing I can think of. I'm going to send you to watch a Cleveland Browns game live at Brown Stadium.
Hey, I don't know about that. All right, dude. Douglas Barrett, here you go. Why should Rusev beat Roman Reigns at Hell in a Cell?
I could think of a million reasons, but unfortunately, because I'm not Vincent Kennedy McMahon, I'm going to say this. I love my boy Rusev. He should win because, I'm sorry, how can I say this? Rusev is technically a heel, and he is one of the only few people who still get booed on a regular basis, him and Miz. But let's be honest here. The chances Rusev has of winning this match are the following things. The Browns win the rest of the way and go to the Super Bowl. Number 4, Fresh actually wakes the fuck up and realizes a hot woman sucking his dick. Number 3,
I'm not asleep.
Well, I don't know who the fuck is snoring is, but they're probably missing a blowjob from a hot woman right now. Number 3, there's a better chance of me having sex with Kelly. Number 2, there's a better chance of me actually not saying anything racist on this podcast for the rest of the year. And what is a better shot of happening than Rusev winning at Hell in a Cell? Stephen A. Smith admitting the Cowboys have a shot to win the Super Bowl.
Oh, wow.
Well, hold on, Doug, can you repeat number 3 again for me one more time? Because I didn't hear that one.
I said number 3, there's a better chance with me having sex with Kelly.
Yeah.
You know what? Roman's gonna win.
Hold on, can I have some of that stash you smoking right now? Because I don't think you flew to Denver and got Mile High, if you know what I mean.
I don't do drugs. I just drink a lot.
The thing, Roman will win because, okay, he's been in the doghouse for far too long, and just like Vince McMahon, he's like, hold on, let me get this right. Roman, You've been in the doghouse for too long. Now come on home. You can keep the title. You can keep the title. You can keep the title.
Wait a minute. If being in the doghouse means you get the main event for a WWE title, going into a feud for the U.S. title, win the U.S. title, I want to be a part of that doghouse because that must be a pretty goddamn good doghouse to be in.
Well, then again, you are working for Stephanie over in Raw. I'm just saying.
But there's a positive to that. You probably get a chance to see her naked. So.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Come on now.
Well, who else hasn't?
I mean, shit.
Okay, next.
Triple H, China. I'm sure Daniel Bryan probably somehow saw it. That's how he knocked up his wife. John Cena's probably got the tavern. We need fake boobs.
Nice.
Who coughing up them Z's in the background?
Right.
Well, it ain't fresh.
Hey, Joe, what else we got, man?
All right, dude. This next guy right here, he's considered to be the Black John Cena. Okay, never mind.
Very young.
No. He's talking about the guy that I should have just basically dominated in RGW. I'm just saying, but
I didn't say that, Ken. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together and make some noise for Ken King. I didn't say that, Ken. I didn't say that at all.
Sean, you woke up from a crack band talking that shit, ain't you?
Nah. Are you?
It could be worse. It could be.
But how was stitches, man?
You smoking that shit Roby smoking on, don't you?
Nah. I'm just saying, man. I mean, I let you have your spotlight, but then you.
I'm just saying, you couldn't beat me on your best day, man.
Sean, you can't
dominate. Yeah, right.
Your
we'll see. We'll see. We still got this tournament that's coming up. But
Sean, you can't dominate a cold, man. Sit your ass down.
Oh, you want to say that shit while you're looking at the stars?
Ooh. All right.
This guy told the smack losers on at your house.
All right, guys. So, Ken, I gotta ask you.
Tell that little puppy to sit down somewhere.
Ken, I gotta ask you real quick. Are you excited at the fact that Goldberg returned back inside the WWE ring?
Hell no.
He didn't even let me finish.
He didn't even let you finish. I already know what the question is. Hell no. For one,
why you wearing that Goldberg shirt?
12 years that he's been in the ring. Brock Lesnar is going to eat this dude alive. I just hope that he doesn't beat him up to the fact that he can save a little face.
Now, in RGW world, you believe in helping out the kids and showing off and, telling other kids to eat their vitamins and drink their milk. I mean, do you think Goldberg has a chance to do that one more time?
I really don't think so.
Why not?
For one, Brock has been out of circulation for 12 years. He would have to train at least 5 years to even, be halfway credible in the ring with Brock Lesnar.
Hey, guys, bringing it back to the 502, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together and make some noise for a new guy in town. Ladies and gentlemen, representing Hell Yeah, We Love Wrestling, the good old, my buddy Dave. David, are you there, sir?
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me.
No problem.
And I'm as funny as that.
I got to ask you first. Number one question of the night. Are you a Goldberg fan?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. He looks a little...
Hell no.
Uh-oh. I got to hear this. Here we go. Now, Sean, relax.
Okay. Okay, can I ask...
Trust me, I'm going to sit back.
Go ahead, David.
Okay, go ahead. Why would you not be a Goldberg fan? I'm curious.
I'm going to ask a question. Is this Dave Goodrich?
No. Let the young man speak his mind about Goldberg.
Okay. So, no, let him speak on why he's against Goldberg. I'm definitely want to hear this.
Oh, God, we'll be here for 2 hours for that. Shit.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
There's not enough time for that to say what's wrong with Goldberg.
Nah, but Dave, let everybody know why you're such a Goldberg fan.
I mean, I'm not a huge Goldberg fan, but, I mark out on time to time, and this just happened to be one of them moments.
So you were actually excited, just like in Denver, you were actually excited to see this guy back one more time inside a WWE ring.
Oh, you would have any wrestling fan, if you wasn't excited to see him, no matter if he's 150, you're not a real wrestling fan.
Oh, wow. Here we go. Hey, David, watch this. Hey, Doug.
Did I just hear somebody say if you weren't excited for Bill Goldberg returning, you're not a real wrestler? But that sounds like somebody who's probably
Here we go.
He must be a 49ers fan, because only somebody that retarded would say something like that.
Hold on, David. There's more. Hey, Rock and Reese, what do you think about Goldberg?
I was about to say, I don't know if it was Sean or Fresh who brought this up, but yeah, Goldberg looked like he done went to Goldberg. He done went to Gilbert Light because he lost so much weight that I was like, Gilbert Light. Did we watch it? I'm done. Gilbert Light. I'm done. Did I see a stunt? And don't get me wrong, like I gotta admit, it was cool seeing him on there, but I was like, damn, Goldberg was looking at his age right now. I was like,
now I'm not going to say Brock Lesnar's not going to destroy him, but as a long life wrestling fan, you have to show some kind of enthusiasm about Goldberg being back.
Crickets.
Enthusiasm.
Now, Dallas, I know you've been a little quiet back there. What do you think about David's comments here? Goldberg supporter. Are you on his side, or are you on the bandwagon over here?
I'm just neutral about it. I mean,
Here we go.
Goldberg
now, before you say neutral, remember the bandwagon has beer.
And chips.
Thanks. Bribing me on the other side, huh?
Yeah, but it also has like 280 pounds of Magic Doug, so.
and you get VIP seats for a Magic Doug show.
Which will be far more entertaining than any Bill Goldberg match, so just remember that.
Performing on all your live cruises.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Wow.
Oh, man. Ladies and gentlemen, so check this out. Let's just get to this. I mean, what's going to really happen? Let's just say this match is tomorrow night. What's going to happen? How's it going to go down? Where are we going with this storyline?
You know what? I'm gonna agree with Fresh what he said. 100%. It'll be Brock Lesnar and Shane at WrestleMania.
Yeah, so Shane McMahon is going to get involved. Wherever this match takes place, if it takes place just about Shane McMahon is going to get involved.
Goldberg hasn't been in the ring for 12 years, so of course it would be good for Shane McMahon to interfere and help Goldberg win the match.
Oh, take it.
Hey, one more thing before anybody go. I was waiting for Joe to say to ask me, like, how do I feel about Goldberg coming back? Let's go like this. I'll mark out if Crime Time comes back before
Here we go.
Before I cheer for Goldberg. Enough said. I'm done.
He said Crime Time.
Oh,
I don't give a fuck.
Something.
I don't care.
JTG.
What it reminded you of?
Mickey James versus Asuka.
Oh, damn. Here we go. Hey, seriously. That blew up Instagram big time. What do you guys think about Asuka going up against Mickey James?
See, now that's
I had to admit, that caught me by surprise.
Yeah, that actually did. I thought Mickey was still underneath TNA, to be honest.
Yeah, that was shocked about that. I thought that was Photoshop.
It's going to be a good match, but, I mean, Mickey's going to lose.
I got to hear this one, too. Why, Sean?
I'm sorry. Just seeing that chick in TNA just go all out. Like, I mean, she's a fucking beast. I'm sorry, Mickey James. No. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I got to roll Sean on this one. It's like, don't get me wrong, Mickey's going to put up a good fight, but, dude, Mickey about, I would say she's about like maybe 3 years past her prime right now. Asuka's like not even hit her shot.
Like if it was like 5 years ago, Mickey, then I was like, okay, maybe she'll get, put up a good fight. But now she's like ODB.
So you guys actually believe that Toronto's going to be chanting, "Asuka's gonna kill you"?
Yeah, pretty much.
Absolutely.
About Luthez Perez, the Luthez Perez.
Oh wow.
That's a funny.
But you know what? But originally, since this.
What about some George Hawkins-Smith?
Wait, hold up. One more time, please.
Actually, I don't know if you guys.
Frank
I don't know
Gotch.
if you guys read, but originally, since NXT TakeOver is in Toronto, Canada, originally it was against Trish Stratus.
No way, for real?
Yeah, I did read something about that. Trish Stratus ended up getting pregnant, right?
Yeah, and she can't do it because she's pregnant.
Damn.
Well, Mickey James was brought in.
Definitely don't tell about that.
Because Ember Moon is not quite ready to take
Oh, hell no. Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm very serious, man. Ember Moon is going to be the next NXT Women's Champion.
Well, I got a better question.
Wait, didn't you say she was not ready?
What do y'all think about
She's not ready to wrestle Asuka now. She just got there. I mean, like, how many matches has she even had on TV?
Yeah, okay, I'll give you that one.
Hey, can I ask a question for everybody doing in?
Go ahead.
Okay, listen. I'm sitting here with my friend right now. He's pretty drunk, and we have this debate almost every night. Mount Rushmore of wrestling, that means mic skills, wrestling skills. I would definitely put Shawn Michaels. John Cena's crap. I would put Shawn Michaels, The Rock,
Stone Cold,
and Ric Flair, and who would be the fourth one?
Stone Cold.
Hell no.
Wait, why would you put Shawn Michaels up there? He could wrestle, but his fight skills were not that great. Like, come on.
It don't matter. Dude, he carried the company. If it wasn't for him in the 96, 95, 97,
The Rock or Bret Hart,
he carried them against WCW. He was the only real talent they had.
Hey, I'm about to give him a Stone Cold Stunner.
Shut up. No, but
hold on. Now, hold on. I got to actually side on that one because I remember there were times Shawn was coked up as hell when he talked, and I was like, not only did he sound coked up, you could actually see on his face, dude was taking some shit.
Oh yeah, he was on every drug you can name.
All right, Flair, Piper, Rock, Macho Man.
Damn.
Yeah. Hold up. I heard Flair, Piper, Macho Man. Who was the other one?
Rock.
The Rock. Really.
All right, Fresh. Hit it.
All right, man. Now, we are going to disagree on who should be up there, but my picks are based on where wrestling was when they got it and where they took it.
Coco Beware.
Hell no.
Do not say Hulk Hogan. He said Coco Beware.
Man, I am so tempted to sing the Hell No song right now just for
You pick Shawn Michaels, bro. You can't debate with me. You put Shawn Michaels on Mount Rushmore. You get out of here. You go. You go Hulk Hogan. You put Stone Cold up there.
Okay.
You put John Cena up there.
Wow.
For real?
And you can put The Rock up there.
Wait, you want to put John Cena and Hulk Hogan over Shawn Michaels? Send me your drug dealer's number, because I need what the fuck you're smoking.
First of all, let's look at Shawn Michaels and let's look at Hulk Hogan.
And before it's all put Rollins up there.
Hulk Hogan and Vince McMahon did something that wasn't done in wrestling. Look what they did in the 80s. They did WrestleMania. Come on, bro. WrestleMania, the very first WrestleMania, You can't argue that. Like, what has Shawn Michaels done besides super kick people and take coke?
Okay, but what did Hulk Hogan have other than a big boot, motherfucking scoop slam, and a leg drop?
Yeah, boy.
Bro, WrestleMania 10, Shawn Michaels and Razor did shit that was way beyond their time.
I bet they didn't know this. WrestleMania 7, Edge was sitting in the crowd.
Don't nobody care. Shut up.
I'm just saying.
But you want to know the secret, though?
All right.
Here's the secret, though. Yeah, Shawn Michaels and Razor Ramon they had the best match on that card, but they want the main event. So if that's the case, Brett's better than Shawn.
See, you can't do that because
if they could go back and do that card, do you think they would be the main event, or do you think motherfucking Bret Hart and Yokozuna would have been the main event where he...
Exactly. Knowing how Vince McMahon things operate, Shawn Michaels still probably would have been in the middle of the card.
All right, Dolly, it's your turn. Give me your Mount Rushmore.
That belt would have been online.
My 4?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, The Rock, Bret Hart, Ultimate Warrior, and the last one I'm leaning towards
Why do you keep calling me?
What the fuck?
The Young Bucks.
I see.
Cena.
Wait, that's 5. That's 5.
Oh, hold on. I need that repeated again.
Yeah, go one more time.
The Rock, Bret Hart, Ultimate Warrior, and John Cena.
I thought you said the Young Bucks.
No,
okay, never mind. Yeah, like somebody said Young Bucks. I'm like, wait a minute, what the fuck? Okay, never mind.
No.
Douglas Bear, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
All right, dude, show me your 4.
Oh, before I show you my 4, I hate every one of yours Mount Rushmore. You can all kick my ass. My top 4.
I didn't even finish mine yet. Like, you at least let me finish mine before you hate it.
Okay, I'll let you finish yours. But here are my top 4. First, the man, Mr. Bob Backlund. Number 2, Owen Hart. Number 3,
blow that bitch up.
Number 4, Ric Flair.
Wait, what'd you say for number 3?
Third was Lance Storm.
He said Lance Storm. Hold on. Outside of Flair, Doug, I would literally strap every bit of C4, TNT, and any other explosive I could think of to your Mount Rushmore, dude.
What's wrong with Bob Backlund and Owen Hart?
Nah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. You just gave enough reasons right there by them 3 alone.
Hey, Bob Backlund was one of the longest-reigning WWE champions and could actually wrestle.
Oh yeah, but that's all he had though was the fact that he could wrestle.
All right, guys, get ready for this.
Yeah, but at least Kurt could talk.
Time. We got Stone Cold Steve Austin. We got Ric Flair, Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan, yes, I said it. Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
And the 4th, it's a tie, all right, between The Rock and, of course, I have to give the Latino vote in there, Eddie Guerrero. Come on now.
Simón ese vato.
You know what's funny about that list? Austin, Flair, Hogan, and Rock, not a damn one of them know how to stay married. They're afraid of commitment, brother.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Damn.
Like an ear rock.
All right. Match number 2, the women's. You have Sasha Banks going up against Charlotte in her hometown. Who's going to win? Who's going to lose?
Sasha.
No Charlotte fans out there?
Charlotte's going to win the match.
Charlotte's going to win.
Yeah, I don't. Mostly because Boss is probably injured again or something.
The way they building it up, the way they trying to build it up, it seems like they're gonna give it to Charlotte. Even though I think Charlotte should retain, Sasha should retain, but I think they're gonna give it to Charlotte.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think they hyping up that streak too much, and it's like, yeah, when you hype that up, that eventually gets snapped.
Hold up, Dolly wasn't impressed by that answer.
See, that's where I think it gets snapped.
Oh, sorry.
Shoot.
Because there's teases that for WrestleMania is going to be Bayley versus Sasha, so there has to be the title there.
Right.
Best friends fighting against each other.
Yeah.
I don't think we want to see another Charlotte versus Sasha rivalry again, do we?
Nah.
I think Sasha will retain at Hell in a Cell.
Just to start that build up against Bayley.
And of course, everybody's favorite dream match. Who's gonna win? You got Owens, and you got Rollins.
Owens.
Steph freaking Rollins.
Oh,
wait, Rollins?
The reason I say Rollins, but I know it's most likely going to be Owens, because Triple H probably going to get involved.
Again?
No, he's not. He's not. You know who's going to get involved? Sparkle.
Who?
You mean Chris Jericho?
Wait, who?
You mean Chris Jericho?
Yes.
Oh,
no,
man,
I don't think so.
I think so.
No, I think those two want to start a rivalry.
And you know what? Since Ken is here right now, so in the words of Ken, Jericho's only going to be involved to get the young guys over.
Yep.
Damn, probably.
Oh wow, Dolan doesn't sound too happy about that.
Wait, that's not me. Wait, that wasn't me. I think that was Doug.
Oh,
can you not tell the difference between me and Doolin? I mean, do we have to be in front of you to tell the difference?
No offense. Doolin is just sometimes, when he talks, he's like, yeah, I'm bored.
Like, fuck you off.
Yeah, pretty much. He's cutting us out under his breath and shit.
All right, hold on. We gotta put somebody on the list for that one.
Oh.
I want to put the one who called Jericho Stalky Pants or whatever the fuck that name was.
Sparkle Crotch. Yeah.
I'm sorry. That sounds like, I'm going to say this. That sounds like a My Little Pony name more than a fucking insult. I'm like, so.
I don't know.
I hear that. I'm like, okay, so you.
Yeah. I do got to admit that did sound a little. I do got to admit, when Seth said that was a little suspect. I can't lie.
That sounded almost as suspect as when Jericho said he'd sit on somebody's lap because of the Santa Claus thing. What Seth said wasn't that much less suspect. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, what?
Wow.
What do you think was worse though? That he called him a sparkle crotch or a sparkle ass?
No comment.
Well, I think there's only one person who can answer that question. We need to ask Chris Jericho's wife.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are running out of time here. So, Dolly's break it down for everybody real quick. What you think about Raw from top to bottom? How many stars out of 5?
To be honest, this wasn't the best Raw. Not at all. Very few segments were good, but other than that, it wasn't the best.
I gotta agree with you. Monday Night Raw was a little fucking drag for me. Seriously, I gave it 2 stars out of 5. Goldberg, I'll admit the Bayley match, Bayley versus Dana Brooke, was all right, and the last segment with Goldberg, obviously, to me, was decent, but it wasn't, as good as it could have been. I don't know. I believe Denver overhyped it all up. I think there was a lot of Goldberg fans out there that were actually in Denver, or they were just too high out of their ass, either one. But
or they're probably playing the game too much.
Yeah, either one.
And they figured it out.
Or a combination of both.
Yeah.
Exactly. So seriously, like, I mean, I don't know where they're really going with this story. I mean, I'm just kind of like scratching my head here, like, wait, are we going to see this all over again or what?
And half of the Raw was more jobbers. They didn't utilize their talents. Half of them were unknown people.
Yeah. Oh, my God. But seriously, guys, thank you guys for calling in tonight. Also, for all you people out there who are listening, don't forget to also support your local indie scenes out there, wherever it may be, whether it be a $5 show all the way to a $20 show. It doesn't matter how much it could be, but check it out. Going down soon, very soon. Check it out. Over at Santino Brothers Wrestling Academy Pro Wrestling Seminar. Yes, it is a wrestling seminar with the one, the only Mr. B-Boy, going down Monday, November 7th. at 8 p.m. $25 is a sign-up now. Seriously, all you got to do is go to SantinoBros.net. Seriously, just check it out. This guy will tell you and break it down on what's going down in the SoCal scene. I know Dolly's has been a loyal fan to B-Boy. I'm pretty sure she's always been like, oh, my God, it's B-Boy.
I know, right?
Yeah. So seriously, for all you people that are in the Southern California area, check out Santino Brothers Wrestling Academy, a pro wrestling seminar with the one, the only Mr. B-Boy, breaking it down to you about SoCal wrestling. Yes, and of course he's a SoCal wrestling vet. He'll tell you stories at the time when he battled up against guys like Daniel Bryan, a.k.a. T.J. Perkins, a.k.a. all these other people. But Dolly's, you've been to these shows at the Santino Brothers. What can they expect?
Well, this one's a seminar, and for the first time ever, it's actually open to the fans. Fans are welcome to go to this seminar, so that's the first time they ever done something like that, for what I know. Mm-hmm. Yeah, usually these seminars are usually for the for the workers, the wrestlers themselves, but this one's actually open for the fans. So you get to see B-Boy as well.
There it is. Also, ladies and gentlemen, a brand new company, a brand new federation, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, SCWA. That's right. Southern California Wrestling Alliance proudly presents to you Slaves and Body Slams, going down Saturday, December 3rd at the Underground Arena. You know, Dolly has been there. She's like, oh my God, give it up, hell yeah.
Oh hell yeah. I mean, if you're a fan of Championship Wrestling of Hollywood, you get to see some of the talent there too.
You guys
Devin Sparks, Yuma, Scorpio Sky, Eric Watts. Good show. Ladies
and gentlemen, like I said, support your local indie scene out there. General admission right now is only $15. Bell time is at 8 p.m. All you got to do is check out their page on Facebook. Look them up at SoCal Wrestling Alliance. Also, they got a YouTube channel as well. Subscribe to their YouTube channel. They got posted videos at a daily basis, I think right now, on a daily basis or a weekly basis, basically. All you got to do is just subscribe to their YouTube channel over at SCWA Wrestling. That's right. Look them up on YouTube. Let them know that your friend EL.CIBERNETICO sent you over there right now. Subscribe to their channel right now, and seriously, let them know that we sent you there. Make sure you hit them on a like. I think they have a like page as well, and if they don't, just hit up Josh or hit up Dolly, and she'll be like, she'll send you right there, and she'll probably sit with you. If you guys are nice enough, she'll even probably buy you a beer, I think, or two.
Oh, that just got Doug.
That's what you want.
Oh, that just got Doug planning a road trip.
And, of course, if you guys are into that bloodthirsty stuff, we also got some hardcore professional wrestling going down Saturday, October 22nd, I believe. Oh, shit, it's this weekend. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Underground Empire Wrestling presents Hellbound Saturday, October 22nd, 2016, of course. This show is in good old, I believe, East L.A.?
Yep, same venue as SCWA.
There it is. I don't have the address with me at the moment, but we'll post it up on the page as well. Be sure to check those guys out. If you guys like people blowing themselves up, basically kicking the shit out of each other, you'll see people like Supreme Ray Rosas, BC Killer, Sin Sage, my boy Hollywood. No, not Fresh. Another guy. And, of course, the bloodthirsty vixen, Mariah. Hello.
Mm-hmm.
Now, have you been to one of these shows, Dolly?
Me? Very few. It's not really my cup of tea, but if they bring talent from elsewhere, I'll go. You know, like once in a while they'll bring talent from NorCal, so I'll go. You know.
Okay. So you're telling
very few.
So you're telling me you're scared of blood?
Yes.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I stay throughout the whole show. I'll just leave during the main event. It gets really crazy, I'll tell you that much.
Well, there it is. Live Professional Wrestling Underground Empire Wrestling presents Hellbound Saturday, October 22nd. For more information, check out their like page. Check them out on Facebook, of course. Like I said, tickets right now are on sale. Go to their website. You buy their tickets. Let them know that your friend El.CIBERNETICO sent you. Then, of course, Miss Dolly is probably going to buy you a beer, probably buy you some popcorn, probably buy you some nachos, and probably Jocelyn's going to be in the background going, oh, my God, I got to go home.
Any more
Ladies,
plugs?
I know, right? Anything else before we go?
I have one more plug.
Go for it.
Pacific Coast Wrestling, November 12th, Saturday. Doors open at 6, bell time at 7. This is at the 1780 Oak Street at Torrance. The main event is RVD versus Pentagon Jr., who is the current CCW heavyweight champion.
Hey, now.
That's your main event.
Oh.
Hallelujah.
Hey, now. There it is. Rocket Reese, you got anything to plug out there real quick?
No, I do not, for a change.
Oh, my
but
God.
But I do want to say, hold on, can we say this, though, before we do? If anybody for Adrenaline Championship Wrestling, even though I know he's going to lose tomorrow, if you want to check your boy James Ellsworth to go for the WWE title tomorrow on SmackDown Live, please do so. They hit him up again, Adrenaline Championship Wrestling.
There it is.